as I sit in the car waiting to go into work. I dropped Shannon off early this morning and I didn't want to go back home. So I'm like, oh, I'll just get dressed before I take Shannon. I'll get ready, drop her off, grab myself a large water from Chick-fil-A. And I'm sitting here in the car thinking about all the things that got to be done before we move. You know, between getting the rest of the house sold, all the stuff that's in our current house, get all that sold. Thinking about the farmers markets we have coming up. Because yes, we're doing some farmers markets here in Utah until we move. So we got about 10 of those to do. Then I need to schedule and book out my U-Haul. We gotta get Logan set up and ready to go because he's gonna be staying here in Utah. Long list of all the things that gotta be done. It's kind of crazy, you know, living in one area away from home. Technically, I'll call that away from home. In one area for almost 11 years, and now going back. But the end result by going back is a paid off house, land that we can produce things with, and being off grid. That's worth every penny right there alone. But it's just so much going on. You know, we've got graduation for Logan tomorrow. We've got it's just the insanity of it all. And then to squeeze in a date night or two, which is next to impossible because we haven't done that in forever. Gonna be nice to do that. Yeah, I look forward to not being so busy. Seems like, and people don't understand it, but especially since we've lived in Utah, it's been nonstop. Gotta go do this, gotta go do this, gotta do this. And we fill our time and our everything we do with just so much. There's always so much that doesn't have to be done. It's just something that we do. It's just part of what people do. People feel like they have to be busy all the time. They always have to have something filling in the gap for every minute of the day. I look forward to not having that. I mean, yes, we'll still have a kid in school. That's fine. Yes, we will still be doing things to make some money. It's fine too. But if done right, then the reality is we will be, both Shannon and I, once the house is completely built, we'll be, I'm going to say, retired before I'm 50. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah. Anyway. Looks like I gotta go inside. Go get some work done. I'll probably be here for a couple hours. I get it done pretty quick. And then I go home. So.
Life
anyway.
doesn't slow down.
Had to take Logan to go get his shoulder checked out because he, playing rugby, tend to tackle people hard. He said it's been hurting him for a while, but he didn't want to tell anybody because he didn't want to sit out of playing. So yes, the boy's a beast. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of that, get him looked at.
You prep for the big stuff, the games, the wins, the moments that shine. But no one prepares you for waiting in a doctor's office, hoping it's nothing, but knowing it might be something.
It's nothing major, just slight separation in what the clavicle looks like, probably a ligament issue. He's gonna do a little bit of physical therapy, get that taken care of, and then he'll be back to normal. I mean, if there is such a thing, normal. He doesn't like being in the videos. I love him. But yeah, I figured get all this stuff done before we move, because when we move, then Logan will be here by himself. At least this way we'll know what's going on. So, got Logan taken care of. He's all good. And got, obviously, so, you know what we got to take care of now. We're actually heading, Shannon had this idea of, well, she had the cookies first, but she had this idea of us going to the park, eating dinner, which would be sandwiches and chips and a drink. And so we did that. I made mine. I couldn't get it in the bag. And, because you need a break. I need a break. You need to get away from the house.
No, we need the outside.
Need the outside.
Need easy outside.
Vitamin D. Get grounded, all that good stuff. But before we gotta do that, we gotta deliver cookies. That's where we're going right now.
They still warm too.
How they still work? They get squished together. Yeah, Shannon's still selling cookies.
Sometimes you need a break from the pressure. Cookies, a picnic, a little sun on your face. Just a day to breathe. Because joy doesn't need a big moment to be real. Let's just say Logan got the sports gene. As for the others, well, they bring the snacks and moral support, and honestly, that's its own kind of skill. Caps get ironed, cords get tangled, and somehow it starts to feel real.
You chill.
Rock the sandals. Heading down to the UCCU Center for the graduation.
Yeah, it's officially happened.
Yep. We have one less now to worry about and one to go. So we're heading down there.
He's hiding right there.
Yeah, he's hiding. You can see his face. And Logan's about to graduate. Starts at 6, but he gets to be there at 5. So hopefully we beat traffic because I did not think about the 5 o'clock traffic.
One down, one more down.
Yep.
We are almost done.
Yep.
Scary. Kind of weird feeling. Your hair looks good, by the way.
Graduation isn't just about finishing school. It's about walking through one door and staring straight at the next. One stage, one name called, one chapter closed, and just like that, Logan isn't just their kid, he's a graduate. The world doesn't know it yet. Something amazing is coming, but it's about to find out. When the diplomas are handed out, the floor clears, and the families head home. What's left isn't the ceremony, it's the choices we make, the way we treat the people we meet. That's where real success begins, not in what we achieve, but in how we live. After the applause fades and the tassel turns, the real questions begin. What now? What's next? Devin hits the mic to talk about all of it. The fear, the freedom, and the unknowns waiting just outside the stadium.
We had graduation night last night.
graduation night was good. It was Logan's graduation. He is done with high school. It's over. High school is finished for my good bud. But life moves on. So, with that being said, I'm going to spare you guys with my lame stories and things like that because I wanted to do something a little bit different. Probably my stories are probably not that lame. Some people actually enjoy them, so I have been told. Some people, whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, so here we go. I have some emails. I did a search. Some of these are old. Some of these are actually probably about a year old, and I apologize to you guys for that if I'm just now getting to you. I also have some brand new ones. It's a mix of everything, but I did a search through the email, and I searched for graduation type emails. In honor of graduation night for all these young men and young women out there, they're starting their new life in life. And some of these, they think it's the end, but it's not. That I can promise you. So anyway, I got about 6 emails. We can burn through those. We can talk about those. Maybe I'll talk about some a little bit later. I don't know yet. That's all depends on how I feel. What do I want to give away? What do I not want to give away? What kind of information am I willing to talk about today on a subject that I have not talked about or revealed quite yet? So anyway, let's get into these things. Just going to tell you again, thank you guys for trusting me to get your emails, and I apologize again that some of these are coming in late because I can't get to everything. There's a lot of emails to go through. I try to stay current, and sometimes I falter. So there's that. Anyway, so here we go. Hey Devin, this by the way, this one is brand new, from a kid named Mason. So hey Devin, preface this. Start this all over. Sorry. Preface this. I have not read any of these emails prior to this. I just went through, did a search, pulled them all out, copy paste them to my my notes so I can just read through them one by one. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, I'll give a picture. I'll take a picture. Took a picture of what I see, so I'll post that online. This is how I look at my emails. So, here we go. Hey Devin, graduation just happened, and everyone's talking about it. The rest of our life starting now, but honestly, I'm scared. It's already. I'm scared. I'm scared. It already peaked. I was popular. I had a routine. I knew how I was. Now it feels like I'm losing everything. What if college or whatever comes next just doesn't measure up? Mason, class of 2025. Mason, here's the deal. You're worried about peaking? That means you probably didn't peak, to be honest. There you go. If you're worried about peaking, you have not peaked already because you're afraid that that's all it is. Let me tell you, anyone that thinks that high school is the greatest time you'll ever have in your life, those are the people that have peaked. High school is good. It's not great. High school's good. You're still learning. You're just a kid. You're trying to figure out life. You're trying to move along. Honestly, your brain has not fully formed. It's not fully coherent. It's not together yet. The reality is, you're still growing. You're still getting better. You haven't peaked yet. And the fact that you worry about it tells me that you're conscious of what's going on around you. You're conscious of how your life currently was, well, how your life was in high school, and you're worried about things that are to come. Let me tell you what, everything that you have coming is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazingly awesome, and it's going to be amazingly horrible. Now, I say that because the horrible moments are only this much. Teeny tiny moments, blips of life, but they're going to feel like they're huge, and they're going to feel like it's destroying your life, and you just don't know what to do. But honestly, once you get past that's that little hump. Once you get past that, you're going to see how amazing it really will be. Life is awesome. I'm 47
We can't
years
stop
old,
time.
and I have not been.
We can't slow it down, but we can be there for the appointments, the cookies, the games, the graduation, and the quiet in between. That's where life really happens.